Mushoku Tensei is trauma on steroids. Are you the type who got bullied in grade school? The type who'd run with their arms behind them because we thought we'd go zooming, because, aerodynamic. It wasn't me though. Then this is exactly the anime for you. Welcome to the time I got reincarnated with massive loads of trauma. Our story starts with a 34-year-old NEET. In other words, not in education, employment, or training. Sound familiar? We're talking about a dude so lazy he makes a sloth look like Usain Bolt on Red Bull. Before you judge him too harshly, keep in mind that our guy is a trauma survivor. The world chewed him up and spat him out like a piece of gum you've been chewing on forever, lost all its flavor, and leaving him broken and bitter. But at the same time, the guy missed his own parents' funeral. Not exactly a model son. Whew, but don't be too quick to write off our boy here, because in the midst of his despair, have I really been reborn? Mommy? Ooh, Mommy. Oh, my little Rudy, he's so expressive with his eyes. Oh, shaboo-boo, oh, goo-boo-boo-boo-goo, oh, shaboo-boo, goo-goo-goo-goo. Yeah, sure, Mom. Let's go with that. I think you know what kind of story this is going to be. And remember, this is this. Throughout the anime, you get scenes like,
Hey, Lilia, I'm a bitch.
Yep, still a piece of shit. The maid isn't completely oblivious. She notices a deep and penetrating gaze that pierces through her very soul. It's not until Zenith, Rudeus' mother, uses healing magic on him that our guy finds a new obsession. The animation is so stunningly beautiful that even I had the same reaction as baby Rudy. He finally found something else to drool over. And the cool thing about this, he's actually good at it. Okay, that may be a bit of an over-exaggeration, but come on! Our baby Rudy here is busy worshipping panties, and don't tell me that he changed once he grew up with all that character development happening because... Friends, countrymen, lend me your ears. These pair of panties... Hold on. Are we seriously having a discussion about panties? Yes, for it is in these small garments that we find the deeper truth of Mushoku Tensei. You see, Rudeus' worship of these delicate artifacts is not mere perversion, but symbolic of his flawed character, a sign of his path towards growth and redemption. Symbolic? Say what? But let's be honest, things do get pretty serious as we progress. That big fat reward is mine. Let's fucking go. It's fine. You little shit. They're about to fucking die. What could possibly go wrong? Fuck. He's okay, right?
Say what?
This is where Mushoku Tensei really shows its chops. This isn't just some whimsical isekai. It's a coming-of-age tale that's not afraid to throw some hard truths at its protagonist. The starkness of this scene, the cold realization that Rudeus has to confront. It's what sets Mushoku Tensei apart from its isekai counterparts. No sugarcoating, no easy resets. When the Grim Reaper comes a-knocking, people check out for good. You've got trauma, despair, redemption. This ain't your cutesy rainbow isekai. It's gritty, and it's gonna punch you right in the gut. This is the moment when our guy starts to truly grow, and it's raw and as real as it gets. Until Eris wants to have Rudy's kittens.
私、ルーデウスの子猫が欲しいにゃん。
Plot, I guess. And this really is a big win for our man-child, because here we get to see exponential growth. He says no to Eris' offer of having a sleepover, but at the same time thinks, Eris pounces on him, and he finally loses his wrestling card. That was easy, right? He only had to get hit by a truck and relive a whole new life to give his flower to someone. That too, while keeping his dignity, things are finally looking up for our ex-doo-doo nerd Poopy Pants. His last wish got fulfilled. What else would he need? From a bratty princess to a warrior with a badass attitude.
Won't you please teach Eris how to do magic, meow?
Interesting. If there's one thing I won't forget, it's the fights. Season 1 has had some seriously amazing battles. Whether it's Rudeus going all Avacadabra, Pubis Growis, or Eris and Rudeus showing off their raw power and skills, each fight scene was a total adrenaline rush. When it comes to the Isekai genre, Mushoku Tensei has set the bar high. Compared to other Isekai that came after it, it just feels, I don't know, more authentic. It doesn't rely on overused tropes or cliché or plot lines. It's a breath of fresh air in a genre that's known for its repetitive themes. Even Rudeus' trauma isn't just there for show. It's the core of his character. It's the reason why he's so messed up. And it's also the reason why he's striving to become a better person. He's always checking himself, avoiding being arrogant/cocky because he doesn't want to be like his old self again. His journey isn't just about defeating big baddies or mastering magic. No. It's about overcoming his own demons. Despite having mad magical skills, he still becomes uncomfortable at the thought of murder and death because of the morals of his past life. We get to see the impact of his trauma on his current decisions, especially when Eris leaves him. He shuts himself in, but then circumstances force him out of it. He puts on his big boy pants, steps out solo, and refuses to get caught in this endless web of self-sabotaging life choices. His pervy tendencies? They're not exactly winning him any popularity contests. Even those closest to him are put off by. It's a glaring flaw, a result of his traumatic past life, and it's something that haunts him throughout his journey. The guy's got self-esteem issues for days. Despite all his talents and skills, Rudeus sees himself as a failure, a parasite. Every success feels like a fluke. Every setback sends him spiraling into self-loathing depression. And what I like the most about this anime is that the world is not just about Rudeus. It's a tapestry of characters, each with their own struggles and stories. Our girl Roxy is a Myguard, can't do telepathy, which is like their signature move, so she bounces from her tribe to become a wizard. She trains to become a water saint and eventually kickstarts her career as a traveling tutor. And then she gets hired as Rudy's tutor. She's got this perfect mix of tough love and patience that just clicks with him. She plays a big role in Rudy's life and shaping his character at some point. Even with her quiet nature, she's got this adventurer's heart. She's out there learning stuff, doing her own thing. Just like Roxy, Paul rejected his destined path to chase the adventure. Despite being born to nobility, he left it all behind at the age of 12. I would say Paul, despite his success as an adventurer, had his personal life in shambles.
She and Paul were overjoyed at the news.
Well, yes.
My humble apologies. I'm afraid I'm pregnant.
Yeah, he was scum, but karma did hit him hard. The absence of his family and the guilt of being unable to save them led him to alcoholism. It was his bond with Norn, his daughter, that became his only solace. In her, he found an anchor that kept him from completely succumbing to despair. Then there's this gem. Hey girlie, want some candy? Hey, you fucking sicko. Get the fuck away from her. Excuse me, what the hell are you doing? That upstanding citizen was about to feed me. Oh, he was about to feed you all right. Remember, an apple a day keeps the crackheads away. For saving my life, I give to thee the Eye of
Sauron.
I must say it is refreshing to see such well-developed characters in this genre, where the major focus is usually on the protagonist. Mushoku Tensei presents an alternative approach to character growth in the isekai genre. It's about misfits finding a place where they belong and individuals grappling with their pasts. Instead of starting off as a superpowered character, Rudeus' journey is full of struggles and learning, making him a more relatable and grounded character. And that, in my opinion, makes Mushoku Tensei a unique and worthy addition to the isekai landscape. Mushoku Tensei is an anime that takes its sweet time to world build and go all out on character development. It doesn't slap you with truckloads of long monologues. Instead, we get a VIP pass to Rudeus' journey and his internal conflicts. It deals with themes like trauma, loss, and the lasting effects those have on our protagonists. It's raw, real. It's hella entertaining. But like all good anime, it has its quirks, scenes that had me questioning. What in the name that is all that's holy did I just see?